She didn't. She was on time. She was prompt. She's here. I love it when guests arrive way before.
Well, my theory is if you're on time, you're late.
Oh,
that's my theory.
Is that your theory?
It's my theory.
Your theory.
Mm-hmm.
This is Zoe Brown. You'll know the face, though, from Espresso early in the mornings.
Super duper early.
Welcome to Algoa Country. Welcome to Algoa FM.
Thank you.
Have you been in Port Elizabeth before?
I have, but it was a very long time ago.
It's the same story I give with everyone. The last time I was here was when I was 5, 6 with the family.
It wasn't that long ago?
No.
I came for there was a Springbok game that took place. I think it was in 2012. I came and watched it at the stadium. It was such a great atmosphere.
Okay.
But just flying in, I mean, this is such a Cape Town thing of me to say, but it's so green here. You guys have water?
Well, little. We've just been fortunate to have a lot of rain over the last couple of days, so things look a little greener right now, but it's not filling up the dams, though. We're still sitting on 25%.
Okay. Okay. Still on the tough side.
Yeah. Zoe Brown, we need to talk about Presenter Search on 3, and you're bringing it to Port Elizabeth. I'm very excited about this because I believe that there is some unlocked hidden talent in the city, which hopefully you're going to discover tomorrow.
Yes, the auditions are taking place tomorrow. I mean, a question I always get asked is, how did you get onto Espresso? How can I get onto Espresso or, be a top billing presenter or even Afternoon Express? And this is what that competition's all about. It opens that door to the industry. So it's all kicking off tomorrow at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. The gates will open at 8 a.m. And the cool thing is you register there, you come and you just audition. So the whole audition process is you introduce yourself to the judges and to the world because there will be camera crews, and it's basically a 15-20 second link about yourself and something interesting. Is that all?
15-20 second link, and you'll be able to tell whether that person could do a good job or not on television?
Well, you sometimes that's why the person needs to have that little people need to remember you. The judges need to be able to remember you.
Yes.
So
first impression.
It is definitely first impressions. Or also how you handle the moment. Because sometimes pressure gets to people.
Because I'm thinking this is quite nerve-wracking.
It is.
You're putting yourself in front of all of these judges that are looking at you. You have to make an impression, otherwise it's not going to work.
But you know what? Don't put too much pressure on yourself, because it's not often about how you fall, but it's how you get up. With my audition, when I did it 3 years ago, I tripped over my own 2 feet. I'm naturally clumsy. I got told by the judges, you need to learn to walk in your shoes. Meanwhile, I was nervous, but I rolled with it. I made it work, and I was forever the girl that probably tripped over their feet. So
it's something like I would do. I'm so clumsy as well. I want to talk about how your life has changed since 2015, since you won the show. Your life has changed. You're now on radio.
I do radio, I do TV, and it's been very interesting. I mean, hang
on. You've also just been nominated for a Liberty Radio Award as well.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Yes, I have my first nomination. I think for me, things like this, Presenter Search on 3 and reflecting, it just kind of gives you that moment of, you go by every day just trying to keep up and trying to meet deadlines and trying to do what needs to be done. But once you reflect, you can actually say, you know what, I've done quite a bit. I've actually managed to, gone a few places, and I feel like Espresso, especially that platform, has made me do the coolest things, gone on the most interesting shoots. Last year I got to go and explore Turkey.
Wow.
But not how I would travel. I'm a budget traveler. I'm one of those people that will order, stay at the cheapest accommodation, stuff my face at breakfast so that I only have to spend money on one meal for dinner. It's one of those 2-meal kind of days. But on this trip, everything was 3-course meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. It was for 2 weeks, and it was incredible. I mean, they literally open the doors to the world for you.
Tell us your least favorite place that you had to go to.
No, there was none.
No, don't lie. There's got to be a place where you arrive and you're a little disappointed because you had high expectations of a place.
Well, I think in terms of filming, you always aim to have or create that magic moment. So, you're going to do some tough inserts. You're going to do some, be thrown in difficult situations, but you have to make it count because you're there to create a story, to create content, to get that special something from the person you're interviewing or the place you're going to. So you have to make whatever is thrown at you work. You have to make it work. You can't waste
Talking
time.
about making things work, obviously your life had to change as well, because now you have to get up early in the morning to host this Expresso. What time do you have to be there, firstly?
So, I mean, we live every Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 9 a.m. We also broadcast on the Africa channel. So we pre-record a few things specifically for the Africa channel from 6 a.m. So makeup for me starts at 5. I have to be at work just before 5.
And then in the afternoons, you're on radio as well.
Until 7
When
p.m.
do you sleep?
Actually, you know what? I need to work on the sleeping thing because that is something I've been lacking a lot of.
Because I had a friend who used to work with you in Cape Town tell me last night, she said, you're the type of person that could sleep for 40 minutes and wake up and look fabulous again.
Oh, thank you. I do think, however, though, that's not true. It's the power of makeup. Makeup helps.
So for those that are going to be attending the auditions tomorrow, what sort of characteristics are we looking for in a presenter?
Yes. Well, for me, you know what? I always find it so difficult when people say, just be you. It is so difficult to tell someone that. But don't go there and pretend to be someone else. Don't be, and I'm going to use the word presentery. You get people that all of a sudden the cameras are on and their voice change. Don't do that. Same with radio. If you know, so all of a sudden that radio voice comes on. I think, be authentic to who you are and let the judges get a taste of that. Because remember, you only have 20 seconds to impress them, 15 to 20 seconds through your link. So have fun as well. I think a lot of people will have to work on the confidence factor because given it is an audition, you're going to be nervous, and the judges, they'll make you feel comfortable.
TV industry, we only see the good stuff, Zoe. It's like Instagram and Facebook and social media. You're never going to post a photo of you crying after a breakup. It's just never going to happen. TV industry, it's all about glitz. It's all about glam. What is it one thing many of us don't know about the TV industry?
Well, it is one of those hurry up and wait. It can be, long hours, but it's rewarding hours. I'm not trying to scare anyone off from going to audition, but I think what makes live TV so different is there's no room for a retake. So you have to think on your feet. You have to ad-lib. You have to embrace that blooper. I mean, I was 1 month on the job and I tripped on set. I ran onto set and tripped over my own 2 feet. So that happened on live TV.
We've all had, even on radio as well, you make a mistake and you've just got to laugh at yourself. And I think that's probably what people like as well, when you are able to laugh at yourself.
Yes.
We're all human.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow it's all happening at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Gates open at 8 a.m. Registration opens at 9 a.m. Entry forms will be at registration tomorrow. You need to be 18 years or older.
That's right.
To audition tomorrow. And then they've told me that you need to come to, dress to impress as well, because that's important. Appearance, but I with my audition, I kept it simplistic. My favorite color is turquoise, so when I went to audition, I just wore my favorite color. So wear something you will feel confident in, something you can leave an impression on the judges. All right, well, welcome. Good luck. Let's hope that the talent that goes through is from Paul Elizabeth, and you can find out more details on presentersearchon3.com.
That's correct.
Zoe Brown, thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you on the 14th of April at the Sandton Convention Centre for the Liberty Radio Awards. Let's hope you take that award, your first one.
I can't, it still hasn't sunken in that I've been nominated. It still feels surreal.
No, it's awesome. Take it. All right, thank you so much. 10:38 on Algo FM and the Algo FM Top 30 with Baywest. More